people, so this is take 2, and we said we were going to do this all in one cut, so we're not editing, but I already revealed the gender, like, within the first 5 seconds of talking, so...
So, welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. We're just doing 10 baby nut...
Go ahead, just let him have a blooper-filled one.
10 baby names that we love but won't be using.
10 baby nugs.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna jump into it because I'm not editing this. This is one cut. I'm really sorry if it's hard to watch. Okay,
right, so
this time let's start off with the girl names. Go.
Okay, so girl name is Ryan. I've liked Ryan for a girl since I was like in 8th grade. It's R-H-Y-A-N is how I'd like to spell it.
But when we made our #1 lists before we found out the gender, or our #1 for each sex, whether it was a boy or a girl, we both love Ryan, but we found another name that we really like, and so that got bumped up to the top of the list. And for a while we're like, well, when we find out the gender, maybe we'll keep multiple. So it's always on the option if when we do have a girl we want to look at this list, but for right now we have another #1 for a girl. Yeah?
Yep. Next.
Okay, next is our other, it's like they're all tied, but our second girl's name is Annabeth, and we both like this one a lot. Where did you hear it from? Some southern show, Friday Night Lights or something?
No, it was the show with Lemon in it. It's Heart of
Dixie?
Yeah, I think so.
We both really like it. I personally love it because I think it sounds really southern, and I don't know, it just is very pretty, and like when I picture like a baby girl, it just sounds like a very beautiful name.
Yeah, Annabeth is a very, very beautiful name in my opinion, but we've honestly, this one's been really hard to not have it as #1 or #2. It's been kind of a flip-flop for when we were prioritizing names before we ever found out gender, so Annabeth was like tied for 1, Ryan was like 2nd or 3rd, and then like we have a #1 for a boy and a girl that we're not going to reveal those to y'all because depending on the gender and who carries, like we want to keep that for our #1s moving forward.
Yep. You could do the next one.
The third one is Avery, which it's on both of the lists kind of because Avery can be a boy or a girl name, which also I've watched a show that had a guy named that, but I just thought Avery was a really cute name that
like on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, well, I was talking about
That's
Nashville.
his last name though. No.
Anyways, I think Avery's a very cute name for either gender.
And then the next girl name we have is Michaela, which Christina gave this one on the list. It's not one I'm like in love with, but I think it's really cute for like a toddler, but I couldn't imagine an adult adult girl being named Michaela.
Michaela Jordan was the name that I've had for a girl that was also with Ryan. Ryan I've had since like 8th grade, #1 choice for me for like my whole life. But Michaela Jordan was one that like came up when I was in high school that I've always liked, but I just liked the nickname MJ for a girl. I thought it was really cute, so that's kind of why that one's on the list.
Okay. You do next.
The next name we have for a girl is Abigail. I just thought it was a cute name, and I like to short names or give people nicknames. Like, that's always a thing for me. So Abby, I think, is a cute little name for a little girl.
That would be cute. And then the last name that we have for girls is Willow, which is one that I'm obsessed with. And Christina doesn't not like it, and we even like have talked about bumping it up on the list. But I don't know. It's just, I guess we're not both in love with it as much, so it just wasn't like a top pick. But I love willow trees, and I just think it sounds so beautiful, so I still love Willow. Maybe someday if we have like 4 girls, I'll get to name one Willow.
Yeah, I still really like Willow. It's really hard. Annabeth is a beautiful name, and it was like tied for the one that we think that we're going with for
when we have a girl.
Yeah, and then Willow it's so pretty, but sometimes like we've mixed it around where we're like maybe had Willow as a middle name or a first name, and
we still could. I mean, someday we could use it as a middle name.
Yeah,
if
maybe
we have more girls.
When we have a girl, we might swap it to the #1 spot.
Let's move on to boy names, which boy names we have a really hard time, I feel like, finding boy names that we really like. We have one that we know 100% first when we have a boy.
Yeah,
it's going to
be the #1 name.
Like since the moment we like suggested it, it's been like set in stone. So I'm really hoping that someday we have a boy so that we can name it that name because I love it. But you can say the first one that we have.
So the first one I have is Micah, M-I-K-A-H, which I spell things differently from the normal because I'm Christina without an H, and I get that from my mom. She likes to spell things not traditional or original.
Literally, when I was typing this list, it auto-corrected every single name that Christina suggested and into random things. I'm like, why do you spell these things like this? But
which, I mean, makes it hard, like when you're growing up and like you have all the keychains and memorabilia that has names on it and you never find one with your name. But so I'll just say the first two. So Micah is the first one with a K, and then Caleb with a K, so K-A-L-E-B. I like both of those, but whenever I was about 10 or 11, there was these two boys that lived down the road that I played with all the time, and their names were Micah and Caleb, and I thought that they were like the cutest names, and I liked K for mixed in with both of them. But
yeah, it's cute. Also for Micah, one of our best friends has a son named Micah. He's 1 now, so I don't think I could do that.
Yeah. It's definitely off the list completely now, but these are just names that we liked or have thought about either in the past or are currently on our list.
Yeah. The next one that we have, which is like our number 2 contender for a boy name, kind of like Ryan and Annabeth was for girls, is Trevor. We both really love Trevor, and I don't know, I just think it's so cute for both a baby and an adult. Like, if I met a Trevor, I'd be like, I love your name. Like, I just love that name. I don't know why. There's no, like, sentimental meaning behind it or anything. We just both really like it. And we also have a middle name that goes with it that sounds really good with it as well, which we are going to save in case we have 2 boys someday, so. And then the last one that we have on the list is super simple. It's just Colt, which, I mean, it was just an additional one we had on the list. It wasn't one where like, ooh, this is like a top pick or whatever, but it was one that we both liked. My thing that I like about having so many names is that I'm like, I want to see the baby to know what it looks like to name it, which is why we did have so many backups for all of them, but then I think we settled on a name, so.
Yeah, we're pretty stuck on the names that we have chosen for the gender that we have.
Yeah. So it will be interesting if in some world the child comes out and I'm like, absolutely that name doesn't fit. Maybe it will end up with one of these, but probably not. We are very set on our number 1 for both genders. So yeah.
Yep.
But those are the 10 names that we love, but 98% sure we won't be using
this go around.
Yeah,
we plan on having more little babies, but
that's what Christina's like, let's not say the ones that like we still want for future kids, but I'm like, let's do, because then we can look back on this after our first child is born and see like if these are still on the top of the list or if we find new ones, because that's always fun to me. Because like Ryan, she's wanted for as long as forever for a girl, but then when we came across this other girl name that we both loved, we're like, okay, this is gonna move to the top.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
luckily with the boy one, like the moment we said the boy one, we were both like, absolutely. We can't decide on the middle name for the number 1 boy one, but without a hesitation, boy one's decided.
That's like the difference, is the boy, we have had no back and forth. The girl, we are like, it's like, well, should this be our number 1 or should it not be this number 1 or should it be? And we're just like so back and forth. So that's why I feel like if we have a boy, we'll probably be more likely, unless it like comes out and it does not look like the name that we have picked, I'll be like, we need to choose another one. But for a girl, I feel like we're gonna look at it and be like, it doesn't look like that at all. But I don't know.
We shall see.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for the gender reveal coming up in the next couple days.
Yeah.
We have confirmed that everyone has gotten their results to them, so they have all been able to see what the gender is.
Yeah, everybody, right? Except for Irene.
Yeah.
Just one more person we gotta tell. If I can ever get a hold of her. She's always so busy.
And also stay tuned for tomorrow, because Lauren's early Christmas gift is happening. And
are we vlogging that?
Yeah.
Alright, so disclaimer, tomorrow will be up really late, if not even the next morning. So I apologize, there might not be one up tomorrow, depending on how late we're out. So, but there will be a day 5 vlog. It just might not be on the 5th of December. If that makes sense. So.
It might be, y'all might post, or you, I don't do any of this stuff, I just put my face in these things.
And you give me feedback. You comment on all my videos.
Yeah.
If y'all ever want to interact with Christina, just comment like questions or say hi in the comments and she'll see them and respond.
Yeah, I'm on night shift currently, which luckily I only have to work for about 2 weeks, and then I think I told y'all for last night's vlog that we're going to Florida for Christmas, so I only have like 5-6 more days of 12-hour shifts on nights. I gotta work this whole weekend. So if y'all are up and about while she's posting these and y'all want to chit chat, I'll get on and answer some questions for y'all if y'all want. Which,
especially if y'all are up odd hours.
Yeah,
so
I'll be up all night. But yeah, stay tuned for the gift for tomorrow. I've been planning this for a while, but I forgot she works a late day, so we might be a little late. But I have no doubt that it's gonna be fantastic. And what else was I about to say?
I have no idea.
Oh, whenever she does post tomorrow's video, like it might be on Friday, but you can just post 2 on Friday. You can post.
Okay.
You can vlog. You can vlog on the way to where we're going.
Y'all get lots of these faces.
Yeah, and then you can answer if y'all have any questions that y'all want her to answer. Maybe that she can just do a like talking one tomorrow or Friday afternoon, so she can post 2. She'll post what we do tomorrow, Friday some point, and then post a second one answering any questions or something that can be a quick one, so y'all get.
I'll probably do a pregnancy update because I'm almost 18 weeks, so I'll do 16 and 17. We'll do that. We'll have the vlog for tomorrow, and then Friday I'll do a pregnancy update for you guys. You want to see my belly? How long is this? Oh, it's only 11 minutes. We're doing good.
All right. Okay.
Oh, you can't really. Can you hold it where you can see it? Ow, ow, my fingers are in there. Okay. So this is the belly. I feel like it's easier if I pull my pants up. Okay.
You can definitely see. You don't need to do anything but hold it.
There it is. Big and round. My hips have definitely, guys, when I was on my little fitness guru thing, you could not grab these hips, and now
they're
just real good. But it's good because as I go out, it'll be whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.
See you later. Bye. Come here.